Al-Hashr and now stopped or ended at Surah Al-Noor. And what I was going to mention of all of the recitation, the one who we are all gathered here for his sake, the one who has created all of us, the one who has fashioned us and has given us this favor of Islam, and this is Allah. So my talk hopefully was going to be on our Creator, the mercy that He has upon us, the mercy He has granted us as Muslims, as believers, the mercy He has given us of this blessed month of Ramadan, the mercy of the Quran, the mercy of Iman. All of these things are mercy, blessings and mercy from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. When Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam was describing the mercy of Allah azza wa jal, in seeing a woman who was carrying her child, and the love and compassion that she showed for that child, the Rasul sallallahu alayhi wasallam said the love of Allah for us is greater than the love of a mother for the child. Anyone who understands the love a mother has for a child, you will know this strongest when that child is hurt, when that child is in pain. Right? For a lot of us that are here, maybe you would have nostalgic memories or early memories of your childhood, when maybe you had an injury or something happened to you and your mother will come and see you in it. The pain she would feel of you being in pain is far greater than if she was the one in pain. And she would even wish that the pain be transferred to her so that you, her child, will not feel such pain again. There was one story I once came across, Wallahu ta'ala alam if it is authentic, right? But it is just to show the narration of how a mother loves the child. There was a young man whom, in their zeal and desire to want to make money, a lot of these times that a lot of young people think that money is everything, and they don't realize that money is nothing. There are some people that they are so poor that the only thing they have is money. Do you understand the statement? They are so poor that the only thing they have is money. The only thing they have are fancy cars, the GLKs and the Mercedes Benz and the Bentleys. They are that poor to have only all these things. And there are some people that are so wealthy that they don't have material, but the people behind them are far greater than anything you can imagine. That is true wealth. So this narration of the mother, this young boy, in wanting to make money, he was told that he was given a certain command by a sahir to go and take the life of his own mother and bring her heart. And so this young man goes and kills his mother and takes the heart of the mother. And on his way going, something happens and he realizes the gravity of what he has done. And in his own pain, he takes the knife and decides he wants to kill himself. And the mother calls out to him that, "Oh my son, do not kill me twice." Meaning, as you've taken my life, don't take your own life as well, so do not kill me twice. Wallahu alam if this narration is authentic. But this was trying to describe or show to us the love a mother would have for her child. Now imagine the love that Allah Azza wa Jal has for us as His servants. That His love is far greater than the love of a mother for the child. And that's why when you go through the ayats that were recited, every single ayah describing Allah, describing His magnificence, from Surah Al-Hashr, the end of it, Huwa Allahu alladhi la ilaha illa hu alimul ghaybi wa shahada huwa ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Going all the way to the end of this verse, Allah describes His attributes. The Ar-Rahman, the most beneficial, Ar-Rahim, the most merciful, Al-Malik, the king, Al-Quddus, the holy, As-Salam, peace, the source of peace, Huwa Salam. Right? And this dua, there's the dua we make after every salah. Allahumma anta salam wa minka salam tabarakta ya dhal jalali wal ikram. This is Allah. And going down to this surah or the ayats that we recite or we learn from Surah Al-Talaq. In Surah Al-Talaq, Allah tells us about those who put their trust in Him, their belief in Him. وَمَن يَتَّقِ اللَّهَ يَجْعَلْ لَهُ مَخْرَجًا وَيَرْزُقُهُ مِنْ حَيْثُ لَا يَحْتَسِبُ. Those who put their trust in Allah, Allah will make a way out of any difficulty. Makhraj, any difficulty at all, Allah will make a way out of it. And an example of this is in what happened with the wife of Fir'aun. Allah gives us the narration of her. Allah tells us of her similitude when she was being punished by Fir'aun and his army. And the only words she would utter, رَبِّ ابْنِ لِي عِنْدَكَ بَيْتًا فِي الْجَنَّةِ وَنَجِّنِي مِنْ فِرْعَوْنَ وَعَمَلِهِ وَنَجِّنِي مِنَ الْقَوْمِ الظَّالِمِينَ. She was being tortured. She was being tortured. And then she began to make this dua that, oh my Lord, build for me a house in paradise and save me from Fir'aun and his army. Fir'aun was her own husband. Save me from Fir'aun and his army, and save me from those that are transgressors and oppressors. She was making this dua while she was being tortured, and before she would die from that torture, she would die smiling. Why was she smiling? Because Allah showed her the house that was built for her in Jannah. She believed in Allah, she put her trust in Him, and for this reason Allah in His mercy answered her dua and built for her a home. And not just that, Allah showed her her place, her home, her palace in Jannah, and she would die smiling knowing that Allah had heard and answered her prayer. This is the importance of us being believers, of knowing Allah, of knowing why we are here, because at the end of the day we will all return to Him. We will all stand to account before Him. We will all stand to present our deeds, or our deeds will be shown before us. And that's why in Surah Al-Haqq, when Allah talks about the believers, their books given to them in their right hands, may Allah count all of us amongst them. They will be in Jannah. They will be placed in Jannah. And the word I usually like to use, they will be chillaxing in Jannah. Right? You will be chillaxing in Jannah. No stress, no worries. May Allah protect us from being amongst those whose books will be given to them in their left hands, whom it will be said to them, خُذُوهُ فَغُلُّوا لَا حَوْلَ وَلَا قُوَّةَ إِلَّا بِاللَّهِ. I hear this verse and I almost begin to shake. Every time. خُذُوهُ فَغُلُّوا. Seize them. Even if you don't understand Arabic, you hear this word, خُذُو, seize them. Hold them. Every disbeliever, seize them, فَغُلُّوا, and throw them into the fire. May Allah protect us. Allah is truly magnificent, and even if we stand for hours praying to Him, crying to Him, seeking His help, we would not have done enough to thank Him for the favor of Islam. No matter what, the favor of Islam is far greater than anything. When my brother Malam Jamil was speaking earlier of how Umar bin Khattab had mentioned radiallahu anhu that they were nobody, but Allah honored them with Islam. Allah has honored us with Islam. The day we drop it is the day Allah will humiliate us on the earth. The day we lift it up is the day Allah will make us have the kind of voice that no one would look at you and doubt you for 1 second. And you will see that. There are some of you that walk to certain places, people see you, they respect you completely. They are humble before you. Why? It is the izzah that Allah has placed in you, and that is the izzah of Islam. You drop it, you completely leave off everything. May Allah protect us, may Allah guide us, and may Allah grant us ease. I had taken more than 5 minutes because we had so much time, and obviously a lot of us don't want the salah to end. A lot of us don't want the Imam to end because it feels like Ramadan is just telling us goodbye. The saddest feeling that I know a lot of us here are having is knowing that Ramadan is coming to an end. That after this, as we have reached this last hour, we've reached this point, by tomorrow we are done. If the moon is sighted, then we observe Eid, 1st of Shawwal will be on Friday, inshallah. It is a sad feeling to know that Ramadan is coming to an end. Because the ukhuwah we have experienced, the brotherhood, the togetherness. Look at us coming out, 3 a.m. we are observing Salah. Yesterday, as full as this masjid was, every car I saw on the way going back were all Muslim brothers blowing their horns and saying salam at 4 a.m. I said, La hawla wa la quwwata. If not Islam, nothing can happen like this. It wasn't a nightclub. You were not going to you didn't come out of a nightclub. And wa'iyadu billah, may we never be amongst those that come out of a nightclub. It was for the sake of Allah. We were all here and everyone left home and got to their home safely. And I was amazed at this fact that it is 4 a.m. and there was no sign of tiredness or weakness. We would still want to stay here for hours if Allah gave us the means to. But everything that is good, as they say, that comes with good, everything that has a beginning must also have an ending. May Allah make our end to be good as well. May Allah grant us husnul khawatim. أقول قولي هذا واستغفر الله لي ولكم والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.